Derek's AZRC, what's up, buddy? What's going on, man? You staying nice and cool down there or what? And we are back. Yes, we are, Bruce. Thanks for being patient, guys. Like I said, I had to switch phones there just to get a fresh charge of Rooski going. Definitely the longest video I've ever done. Derek, brother, we are going ahead and building the new Porsche 934 45th anniversary kit. Having a heck of a time here. Getting her done, making her happen. Somebody was asking, yeah, hey, Jacques, been a while, buddy. Comment ça va? Somebody was asking earlier about other YouTubers that I watch, and Derek's AZRC, who is here now, is one of those guys that I like to watch. So if you guys haven't checked out his channel, Derek, give him a wave. Throw a link down to your channel below. And let's get some love over Derek's way, because he's got some pretty cool stuff going on. And he is a super duper nice dude who's doing a lot of nice things for kids in his neighborhood. And just an all-around good guy. So you should definitely check him out if you haven't already. And he used to have wicked cool long headbanger hair like I did. Just a couple of skids going way back. Ah, c'est bien. Ça va, ça va? Lots of love, Derek. All right, so we're getting there. Bruce, you said something about this chassis, the battery compartment, telling you to use the wrong screw holes. I got a feeling I know what you're talking about. You may all have to shift forward one. But we'll see. I'll learn by a little trial and error. MD20. That looks like you. That's a big long guy. MD3. MD3 is a big long machine screw, which does not come in this kit. How about that? Let's get back to that. J7. Jacques chassis, I believe the chassis is made of fiberglass. I don't know if you can really pick up on the detail there. Kind of reminds me of like the fiberglass parts you get back in the 90s. And yeah, I see what you're talking about, buddy, with the battery sticking out farther out the one side. That's kind of a goofy thing, isn't it? What is really going on? Let's go with a little J7 up front here. See where this guy is going to take us. MD8. That's these guys. I couldn't imagine trying to screw these screws into this ABS plastic by hand. Like, you can hear my drill working. Yeah, like the RJ Speed. Yeah, you got it. That's good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a third one in there? No. I see what we got going on here. You go into this guy, which is, what are you, J11. Bruce, you did yours by hand, man. That would be killer. You have Popeye forearms by the end of that one. But Bruce and Aaron, two guys that have built this thing, I got a question for you. Just waiting to see you log back in. And here I am. Perhaps you've come across this challenge. On step 25, right here, it's telling me to use MD3, which is a machine screw, to go into MD20, which is an aluminum post. So you must use a machine screw for that, right? But the only screw I have that's that length is not a machine screw. It's a self-tapper. Does that ring a bell? Because I'm all out of screws. Oh, hang on. Oh, there they are. They're in a different bag. Tamiya strikes again. How many times have you guys had that moment when you're building one of these things and you're like, they didn't give me all the parts? You get all angry and you're like, oh wait, there it is. That's me. Happens a lot. Oh, still haven't sniffed the tires, buddy. Where are they? Here, just for you. Oh, I think they got worse. Oof. Stronger than Clodbuster tires. Jeez Louise. I don't remember them being that bad the first time around. They smell great. Whoop. Just imagine some of you guys watching this, your wife walks in, your partner, whomever it may be, walks in and is like, why is that guy sniffing tires? Wife doesn't get the tire sniff. Yeah, they rarely do. Nothing beats a good tire sniff, boys. Wake you up in the morning. Is everybody back to work next week? Is that it? This is the last of the fun? Now we're all going back to work? You and then you. Didn't bother gluing them. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to glue these either. I don't really think it's necessary. Look at that, guys. Chassis coming along. Paul Taylor's here. Jeff, Jeff, yeah, you ran away just before I mentioned that my phone that I'm recording on was just about to die, so I switched phones, so I had to start a new one. So thanks for coming back, my friend. We are back. We're rocking. Other phones charging again in case this one dies, because it probably will. My goal, guys, is to get the chassis together on this one, and then I'll do the body. I'll finish the body decals on another day, because because that's going to be a whole other 4 hours in itself, and I'm sure people have things they want to do today. So we're going to make some linkages here. Well, where are we going to get these little links from? D2, ABCD, is this D? This is D. D2. So looks like we're just making some steering linkages at this stage there, gang. Pretty straightforward stuff. Still going to cheat and use a driver because that's how I roll. Oh, maybe not. Damn. They're not. Oh, you can't use the driver on these. Looks like we're going by hand, Phil. Not bad, not bad. Paul, how the Pats doing, buddy? Killing it? There we go. A couple little links. J1, J2. J1, J2. J8. Oh. Missed that last comment there, guys. Sorry. Not ignoring you. Just had my head down. It's probably a setting where I can adjust it so they stay up a bit longer. I just don't know what it is. MA7. D18. Do you guys still use the little T-wrench that you get with your kit when you buy one? Or have you upgraded and bought like a proper set of metric hex wrenches? I'll tell you, I've got a set of metric wrenches, and I still use this thing. It's become like it's like a ritual of sorts where I'll only use the one that came in the kit. Although this time I'm using two, but I try and use the one that comes in the kit. I don't know why. Just do. So guys are putting together the front steering linkage at this stage here, which looks pretty simple. Looks pretty straightforward. Famous last words. We've got a steering linkage. How about that? All right, guys, we're getting the home stretch here. It's going to start looking like a buggy soon, or a car soon, I should say. Going to get the steering linkage mounted to the chassis, then front and rear gearboxes mounted to the chassis as well. Therefore, we are killing it. So what else are you guys doing today besides watching me build an RC car? There's got to be a lot going on. I know whenever I watch a live build, I'm usually doing something else on the side. What are you guys up to? $50 of them. Yeah, so do I. Sorry, I interrupted your nap there, Bruce. Sorry, buddy. Just putting some bearings in. Just like that. Drop that over these two bad boys here. Oh, look at that. What a precision machine this is going to be. Lock nut. Where is the lock nut? Where are you, lock nuts? There's one. There's two. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, when you told me your condition there, Bruce, I did some research into it. Yeah, that's as an asthmatic. I can say, nothing worse than not being able to breathe, man. Use them as traction. Use these little guys as traction aids? How do you do that? Rear gearbox. All right. We're killing it. J9. MD8, couple self-tappers. All right, boys, here it is. It's going to start looking like a kit. Make a charm bracelet. It's a good idea. That's perfect. Throw them in front of my tires. Look at these drive shafts. Aren't these things funny? First time I saw one of these, I was just kind of, what the hell is that? What's that thing supposed to do? That anti-wear grease they ask you to use. I don't know about you guys, but I find Tamiya's anti-wear grease really promotes wear, especially when you get some grit, whether it's sand or dirt or something in like a CV joint, wherever it may be. It's like super extra wear grease. Not a fan of it. Stefan Rose is back, everybody. It is really coming along, Stefan. Look at this. It's starting to look like a little Porsche, isn't it? We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. Gonna put some tires on. See if that body fits. Molly grease, good idea. That and that. One screw there. What's that one? MA7. MA7. All right, boys. We have got ourselves a chassis. And the toe doesn't look half bad on it either. All right. Leave him in church. I took a photo of mine, a bunch of mine, many years ago, and set them all up like this, and did like a Metallica Master of Puppets kind of looking things. These kind of look like crosses from like the Flanders Field, you know. And anyway, it was kind of funny. Did it years ago when I was racing back in the day. Check it out though, guys. We've got a chassis on our hands. Whoa, almost dropped it. It's fine. It's good. Time to get the steering servo dialed in. Steering servo, ABC. Here we go. What do we think of Tamiya servo savers? I got to tell you, I love them. Oh, not a sand wall. Here we go. C3, C9, C8. Any keychains, yeah. Chassis looking good. Berlin Buick is here. Another good old island boy. How about that? All right. It's coming along, buddy. It's coming along. Metal, yeah, okay. Kimbrough off eBay. Yeah, the Kimbroughs are wicked. Back in the day, Kimbroughs were like the best thing that you could get. All right, it's got to get the steering servo centered. Before we got on here today, guys, I already went ahead and got my ESC set up and bound my receiver and all that kind of jazz, so we don't have to do it. Just going to throw in a Hobbywing 1060. I just happen to have an extra one floating around, and as you know, this kit did not come with an ESC. Tamiya bug, heck yeah. So I'm just going to quickly turn this cat on. Oh, forgot to plug in the steering servo. There we go. And just making sure my steering servo is centered, which it is. G2G. That over there. All right, steering servo, where are you going to go, bud? D4. A couple D4s. Let's see. Faces that way, faces up. Yeah, we're good there. You go there, you go there. Oh, no. Paul Taylor's going to switch back to RC Dreamers. His alternate ego. And I'm going to grab a random screw from here because I really seem to come with a proper screw, unless you have like a spare, but a screw for your steering servo. So again, nice little kit to have, guys, right here. Found this bad boy on Amazon. Look at that. Oh boy. RC Dreamers is back. Is it Paul or is it RC Dreamers? Is that Bruce Wayne or Clark Kent? No, how's it go? Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne is Batman. There we go. Sorry, I've butchered that joke. I'm not really much of a comic book guy, but you get where I was going with that. It's Paul Taylor that he puts on his glasses and he's RC Dreamer. So MA17, MA7, we need a couple of these little bad boys. The sun's coming back out, guys, which is nice. Yeah, it's too much lighting, Derek. I gotta like close this blind. Yeah, long machine screw. Yeah, totally. Derek, how are you making out with all the red cats, buddy? I haven't watched your last couple episodes. I've been just busy doing other stuff at home and my own projects and haven't had much time. Up here, the sun's going down around 4:30, I'd say. 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, it's pretty much pitch black out. D3. Jesus is talking to me. Do I have a halo? That's awesome. That's the same one. Derek, you're talking to a sales rep tomorrow. So what's going on? You're gonna be like their official YouTube dealer, or what's going on there? Maybe you don't want to tell us. Tell us. Might be the halo. That's awesome. Yeah, the big halo around the room, eh? It's an adjustable halo too. Anywhere I put my blinds. think I used a D3 on one of these by accident. Oh, I totally did. Whoops. The Jesus wig, yeah. Could you imagine? It'd be great. I totally should, though. I do have a long blonde wig. Oh, getting reviews? Oh, that's cool, buddy. Well, they'll be all over Talbot and Tomley. Those guys have a lot more viewers than I do. Mullet for the win. Yeah, buddy. You know it. Yeah, Red Cat's really come a long way in the last couple of years. I remember when I got into RC rock crawling, I got like SCX10 back in I got a Wraith first, I think, in like 2014 or something. And Red Cat was kind of a laughable brand back then. But they've come a long way. They're making some really great stuff these days. That looks about right to me. Gen 8 is coming. Yeah, wicked. Okay, next one we do, I'll rock a mullet wig. How's that sound? So the funny thing is, I had this. It's actually my wife's. My wife had this long blonde hair wig, and I took it with love from Derek's AZ. Yeah, buddy. We took it. I cut it in like a mullet kind of thing, and went dressed up to a luau party as Dog the Bounty Hunter, and it was a pretty convincing look, I guess, because I got some real looks from some people at the grocery store that we stopped at on our way in, and yeah, I'm not a small guy. I'm a 6'3", 265, 270. So when let's just say when people saw Dog the Bounty Hunter come in looking like that, we got some serious looks. It was hilarious. MD8 tapping screw. Oh, found the hole. I think if you got yours on back order, I think you're going to get it. At least I really hope you do. I think everything's just on back order right now. Just supply chain issues, just running rampant all over the world right now. Steph, buddy, you're going to come as Leland? That'd be amazing. I'll put that on backwards. Well, making good progress, guys. We got a chassis done. We got a steering servo in there, all nice and centered, good to go. Next step, going to get this upper decker plate doodad on here, bolted down. Got some countersunk screws again, which is nice, classy touch. MD8s, a couple more of those bad boys. Oh, careful. That's that. They are not hex. They are JIS, which this is Phillips. I'm not going to lie. I'm using a Phillips. It was nice to see them go to hexes on the Avante TD4. Jacques, the hole can be hard. Jacques, I'm going to say you're talking about something. What could it be? Trying to keep the channel PG, Jock. Just kidding, buddy. I know what you're talking about. Fishing lures. Look at that, guys. Got the upper decker plate on there, killing it. We're on to the electronics. And you know, it'd be nice if this kit came with that awful TBLE02S ESC. Eek, RC, don't over tighten. Yeah, no, I know, buddy. You're right. I've been coming in kind of hot with that driver a little bit. It'd be nice if this chassis came with the TBLE02 because it's got this little provision for the on-off switch. And obviously it's designed right for that ESC. Kit doesn't come with it. I don't have a spare one kicking around. I got a spare Hobbywing 1060. So that's what it's going to get. And conveniently, the 1060 has an on-off switch mounted to the side. Derek, the diffs are awesome, although I struggled majorly with the rear. I just screwed it up. Yeah, Jacques. I screwed it up a couple times, but the rear is a ball style diff, like just like the Top Force Evo, where it's like I'd say like a more robust quality ball diff versus the front, which is a gear diff, traditional gear diff. Transmitter, running this brick of a transmitter. FlySky, what is it? FS0T3. Oh, FSGT3B. GT3B. That's a mouthful. But that's the one. And it's, you know, it's a bit of a brick, but it's got 10 model memory. I'm on model 7 here with the 934. So I like these. Again, they're a brick, but they're inexpensive. They got a ton of functions, and you can put 10 models on one of them. So for a guy that has a big collection like I do, it's nice because I don't need, you know, one radio for 10 rigs is pretty handy. I don't have a ton of radios kicking around. So let's get this Speedo mounted. Speedo. My screwing tool. I think Jacques had a couple bevies for lunch today. Good man. So it's using some two-sided tape. I'm sure the kit probably came with some. Yeah, it did. Just use my own anyway. And we're going to tape this bad boy down. Which way do we want it to go? Does it really matter? I'll go this way with the switch out. And I'm just going to put that guy right about there. Sounds about right. Looks good to me. Wires are out of the way. Laughing. Yeah, the Fly Skies, you cannot beat the value of a Fly Sky radio, in my opinion. Pretty unreal value. The only downside of that radio, which only downside is that it takes 8 AA's instead of 4. It's actually pretty heavy. So for racing, this wouldn't, I could see this causing some fatigue in your hand. I'd want to go with something a little different, but just for bashing around, that thing's perfect. Where did I put my razor blade? Come on, Phil. There it is. Receiver, they say to put it right on top, so that's what we're going to do. GT5 is 4 AA's. Okay, cool. Yeah, because the GT3 is 8. That thing is a brick. All right, let's see about getting some of these wires hooked up here, guys. Yellow, yellow. Oh, that's not yellow. What am I doing? That and that. Killing it. Channel 1 goes there. Channel 2. Starting to look like a bit of a cool Porsche, isn't it? Slap a front bumper on there. We got ourselves a bumper, boys. Just steering. Steering looks pretty good. A little toe in. That'll be okay. Guys, next step is wheels. Amazing. Just going to go ahead and put this guy aside for right now. You guys seen these wheels yet? Some of you have. Look at these things. Wow. That's cool. That is a cool looking wheel. Yeah, definitely. If you guys haven't already subscribed to Derek's channel, go check him out. Give him a sub. The guy's doing good stuff over there. Is it set to a limit? No, it's not. It does have 2 settings. 1, which is that. 2, which doesn't sound faster, but it is. So I'm just careful. I've been using it for a lot of years, so I'm just used to the feel of it. And I just kind of start letting up. And just as it starts to grab at the end, I just let it go. Jeff's ready for another tire sniff. Oh man, I missed lunch today. If I get high and start acting goofy, this is on you, Jeff. Oh man. Woo! That's good stuff right there, boys. Them some good tires. Can I adjust the offset on the rear wheels hubs? I don't think so. It's a two-piece wheel, and it looks like your hex is on this portion of it. So I guess you could theoretically, if you use longer screws and spacers, I'm sure you could bring it out a little bit. So I think as far as the kit's designed, it's not designed to be adjusted. But I'm sure you can get creative and make it happen. Derek's aiming to get to 300 subs by the weekend. What you at now, buddy? How many you at? Tire phone. Fronts and rears. 298. All right, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to Derek's AZRC, please go ahead. Go right on over there. Give him a subscription. Let's get him past 300 today. Show him the power of RC. Oh, yeah, they kind of do, eh, buddy? So I'm just dropping my foams in here. Paul, done. Thanks, Paul. What's that now? 299. We need one more. One more. Let's get Derek up to 300, guys. Start his 2022 off on the right foot. RC Dreamers, boom, nailed you. There it is. Derek's got lots of Red Cat products he's got to pay for now, so he needs all the support he can get. He's hooked. There he is. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. I wonder if it would fit. Jacques got his mind in the gutter. Aaron's over there. All right. Episode 69. Oh, Jacques got a joke coming up soon here, I can tell. Bruce is subbed. All right. Look at this. Amazing support. You guys are all rock stars. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You guys are good lads. All right, so what am I doing first? Derek, put me on 10 subs. Oh, 300. Eek RC. Keep them coming, buddy. There's a lot of us doing this stuff now. All I know is you got to just keep making videos. You got to stay in people's faces to get there. So, MD5, where are you? It's these tiny little guys, probably, hey? 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a lot more than that. What's MD5? Oh, these are MD5. Okay, so do I put the wheel on first, or do I do it after? That is the question. Bruce, what did you do? Did you put your wheel in the tire and then bolt this on? Does it matter? Richie, the foams are different sizes. Oh, I did not pay attention to that. Thank you, Richie. Too busy yakking away, not focusing. Richie saves the day. Editing your 70-second. That's awesome. If anything that one fits good. It's the rear. For a guy that wasn't paying attention, I think I did them right. That's good. They fit perfect. Are the rear wheels much wider? There's a little comparison for you right there. So yeah, definitely about, what's that, 15, 20% wider? You can tell by the rims as well. And Jacques, subscribe to Derek. Derek, hit that refresh button. What are you at, man? That's got to be like 305. Oh, yeah. There's one. Oh. Front. What the heck did I do there? 305. Look at that. Crushing goals, buddy. Crushing goals. Painting today. Got a little head start yesterday. I got a little antsy. I knew that I knew this was gonna be a long one, so I went ahead and painted this yesterday. So I didn't know how long this build was gonna take. I mean, we're on hour 4 right now, so you know, I got to cut this off by 3 p.m. my time, so I got about 45 minutes left before my wife kills me. So you know, the body is painted though, which is good. I'll apply the decals later on. And I got to take my time with that. You know, I've already made enough mistakes today talking and talking and building is, man, that's an art all on its own. So I made a few mistakes. I don't want to make the mistakes with the body because, you know, you damage those decals and they're pretty much toast. I know. I said decals. I'm not happy about it, Derek. Some guys get pretty ramped up when you call decals decals. Like, I don't know, out here everyone just calls them decals. I get some pretty nasty comments sometimes. Derek, that's 306. I just saw it. That's awesome, guys. Thanks for sending that bit of love over to Derek. He's, I know that means a lot to him, and that means a lot to me too. Really, you guys are awesome. Great community that we have here. This is one of the things I love about having a smaller channel is that there's a bunch of good dudes here, and even a dudette or two. Not too many, but they're out there, and it's nice and tight and good people, and I love it for that. So thanks, guys. Thanks all you guys for watching today and watching all my videos that I make. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, Derek's in tears, and he probably is in tears. He's not exaggerating. He's a pretty emotional guy. I'm not saying that in a bad way, because I'm the same way. I had an employee say something really nice to me at Christmas, and I almost cried. You know when you think all your staff hate you? But we're on the wheels, boys. I need a small little... Oh, where's my small Phillips? There it is. Dickels. Dickels. MST rims on mine look amazing. Finish tomorrow. All right, Aaron. Thanks for watching, buddy. I appreciate it. Go get a good night's sleep. Back to work tomorrow. Easy to love. Yeah, tell my ex-wife that, buddy. Just trying to spread a bit of love in this crazy world. Everyone's out to get you these days. Doesn't it kind of seem that way? Like, I live in the most chill part of Canada, which is known to be a pretty chill country. And like, people are getting pretty hot to trot these days. I global issues that we're experiencing are really messing some people up. But let's keep politics out of it. It's RCs. Which side am I screwing this on? Pay attention, Phil. On the deeper side. Okay, I gotcha. It's chrome. Did I do that right? No, I did that wrong. Ha. RC Dreamers, getting late. Got to work in the morning. You got to run, buddy. I totally appreciate it. Thanks for watching. So one thing I just learned by actually looking at the, I'm going to run it, Shelf Queen, Eek RC. I'm definitely going to run this thing. 100% I'm going to run this. So that will happen. Just got to wait for the weather to comply a little bit. And the wheels are somewhat offset. So if you guys, if you do end up purchasing this kit, the offset portion is the chromed area. So they want you to put the wheel cap in the chromed area, which kind of makes sense. I should have thought of that when I did it the first time. And I think I missed a question there. If I did, please throw it back up. I won't give you very long to respond, especially if you're trying to screw up tires and differentials and shocks and everything else I screwed up today, which is quite a bit. It's been a good day. Yeah, I thought about putting the light kit in this, like the Tamiya LED light kit. Thanks for your live stream. See you later, RC Dreamers. Good night, brother. Yeah, I was thinking of putting the light kit in. What do you guys think? Should I bother? It's kind of neat because the light buckets, especially for the rear, they hold several lights. And for the front as well, actually. So it actually looked pretty neat. Be a cool thing to run at night. Hey, Mad B's here. What's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year, Mad B. You missed me screwing up a whole bunch of stuff earlier today, buddy. Well, we're on the final stage of this build. We got the chassis done. Right there, looking pretty slick. Threw a torque-tuned motor in it, as opposed to the stock silver can it came with. And I'm just putting some wheels together and trying not to make a mess of things. We're going to get these wheels on. We're going to get the body mounted. And we're going to call it a night after that. So hopefully that all happens within the next 30 minutes. That's the goal here, because I got to cut this thing off in about half an hour. So we'll get this thing all fitted, because from what I understand, there's a pretty major issue with this chassis, and or maybe it's the body, depending how you look at it. But there's a wheelbase issue that was brought to my attention this morning. And apparently the body doesn't fit the chassis very well at all. So, and I've already pre-drilled my body holes because I built my body yesterday. So that's something I'm really a little bit little bit wary about that. But I think it's something that is, is very valuable as you guys watching. Richie Duran, I've got a light kit and mine's magnificent. You have to do it. All right, man, I'm sold. I am sold. Yeah, I bet, right? Because it's got all the different light buckets in there. And I think it would look really sweet. What's it got? 3 in the back, 3 in the front? I think is how it works. Gavin's fix takes a stock. Okay, that's good. I like Gavin. I like watching his show. Although I don't really have that much time between just normal life and trying to make my own show. It's hard to watch other guys' shows. It's easy to fix, yeah? Okay. I'm just surprised that Tamiya's putting out kits that need wheelbase fixes, you know? And I got to tell you, after building the TD4 and running it, I've only made one running video on that thing and like 4 repair videos because the ball diffs, like halfway through my first run, my rear ball diff was just slipping completely. And the front's like half let go and you can't tighten it. There's a plastic little T-nut in there. And as soon as you tighten it, it just, it strips like that. And it's useless. Wheels. Check it out, boys. Oh, careful. I can juggle though, I swear. But we're not focusing on juggling, Phil. Let's get this chassis done. All right. Wheels are done. Let's get some body posts on. Mount the wheels, mount the body. Then it's time for a beer. MC1. Need 4 of you. Gotcha, MD12. I need 4 of you. That's good, that's good. D6. These are front body posts. Jacques, are you still there? I got to take this peg and stick it in the hole, buddy. There we go. Got it. Uno, dos. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not like Tamiya to do that. And that's one of the reasons I think so many of us buy Tamiya products, because you know you're going to get a good product. At least you're supposed to. So to get something that out of the box doesn't work right or needs modifications to work correctly, to me, that's just not right. I mean, and you pay a premium for these things. Like, they're not cheap. So, definitely not cool. Use the force. More D10. Yeah, to think that the TD4 comes out and out of the box, you have to upgrade differentials, and you have to, if you want to get the full steering throw, you have to upgrade the front dog bones to CVDs. Like, what? Why does that make any sense? You shouldn't have to upgrade anything on a brand new kit. So that kind of let me down. actually, that let me down a lot, because it's, you know, I'd expect that from, honestly, from Red Cat. And you look at Red Cat, and they're doing great things. They're making great products, licensed products too. That, I mean, that costs money. Like, that licensing cost, I can't imagine what that is. So anyway, let's keep her positive. E2, we're almost there, guys. Teeny little, tiny little rear bumper scoopy doodad. The T4, and nobody wants it yet. Really? Nobody even wants it? Dude, that's crazy. It's getting a bad rep very quickly. And it should. It should get a bad rep. I mean, it is what it is. And they screwed up. They should include the aluminum diff nut right out of the box. There's no way you should have to buy a brand new kit for $500 and then have to upgrade it. Oh, for that cost. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, and honestly, like, you know, for like a next gen kit, it's really not like, it's still fun. I love it. But it's not, you know, it's not going to blow away the competition. It's really just like a higher end basher, I guess you'd say, if there is such a thing. Like, I mean, I'd never race it. If I had to race a buggy, I mean, it wouldn't be that. It kind of jumps around, kind of ass happy, like a hot shot is, where like the rear shocks like to coil up and like just unload quickly. It kind of handles like that. We need some ball bearings. Where are we at, ball bearings? 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, no, Red Cat is doing some awesome stuff right now. I've been very tempted to to jump on the Red Cat bandwagon. Yeah, Mad B, I forgive him too, buddy. Every time. Bigwig steering, good question, Paul. I've only driven my Bigwig once, and I remember the steering was atrocious. And I remember the handling was atrocious because it's just kind of like a giant brick. Definitely handles like a giant brick does. So, but actually, I haven't run it in like a year. Trying to tune the suspension on it. It's like, take everything you know about suspension tuning and turn it upside down, because it's a big wig and it weighs 10 kgs and handles like a cement truck. But it looks so cool. Look at that, boys. Almost there. Almost there, fellas. I've got minimum spare parts sitting here too, which is good. I've got one cone-shaped washer, which I think is supposed to go in the rear diff, sitting out here. I didn't say anything to you guys because, you know, I just wasn't ready to accept what I saw. Yeah. I'll make sure the next live build is just a 2-wheel drive. It doesn't take so long. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. My wife doesn't like to hang out with me for 5 hours in a row, so I appreciate you guys doing it. As long as we're talking about toy cars, I'm happy. Ta-da! There's a few more steps to go, guys. Just like there's a little bit of this and that antenna thing to put on, but I'll do that later off camera. Look at that. Those wheels are so nice. Skinnies on the front, fatties in the back. Looking good, fellas. Okay, I'm going to put some body clips in, and we're going to get that body mounted up and see what's really going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely, Jeff. Now's the time to be hanging around inside, doing this kind of thing. So when the weather is good, you want to be outside running them, having fun. All right, boys, that's that. Next step is body. Okay. So I haven't put the... Hey, thanks, Richie. Appreciate it, pal. You taking off? You heading out? I just haven't put the battery stays on either end yet, but I'll save that for later. Right now, I just want to get this body on and see how she looks. Sorry for all the movement there, guys. Here we go. Gonna touch the front bumper, eh? Wow. Let's see. Moment of truth. Oh, my little... Give me one sec there, boys. My little black window sticker is covering up the hole. I just don't want it to peel off, so I'm just going to ream that out a little bit. So to not make a big mess. Okay. Try that again. Here we go. Oh, can't find the hole. There we go. Oh, gotta drill that one out a bit more. Suspense is killing us, Phil. Okay. Try number 3. Good to go. Good to go. Look at that. Well, that's not too bad. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I don't think that's too bad. I was expecting it to look a lot worse. Yeah, buddy, she sits nice and low. I mean, I could do like the 1980s kind of, you know, sit her up like that, like the 954, I think. But hey, you know, I'm not. Yeah, really nice and clean. I'm not too worried about that, guys. I was expecting it to look way worse. And yeah, I mean, look at the back wheel. Oops. I don't know, fellas. What do you think? That doesn't look terrible. Not so bad. Jacques, what was yours like, man? Did it look worse than that? Yeah, let me get this stuff out of the way, guys. Clean off the mess here. Looks good, eh, guys? Paul looks good. Yeah. Derek, I rock. Thanks, dude. I didn't do anything different other than screw up a lot. The wheel clearance issue. Great question, EKRC. Let me show you something neat. Drop the body pins. Yeah, definitely could tuck her down a little bit more. I can tuck the front ones down one more, can I? Let's see. Gary thinks it looks good. Yeah, dude, I agree. There we go. Let the front down a wee bit. How's that stance? Oh, you seen? Okay, you seen the video. I wonder if I can get this down one more even. Is that the very bottom? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's not bad, guys. Actually, if I just lifted the rear just like that. Derek, he's freaking out. Don't make me spend more money, Phil. Damn you. Lower the body. Richie, I've got the front as low as she'll go, bud. Look at that. And then the rear, I don't think I want the rear any lower because it's already sitting kind of lower than the front. If anything, I might have to. Yeah, Bruce, I was waiting to hear what you said. Yeah, it looks better than what you've seen. Hey, I wonder why. I think the goal is to screw it up 10 times as you're building it, and that'll create enough slop that everything will fall into place. That's my secret to life, guys. Screw it up a few times, and then you knock it out of the park. Sorry for all the camera movement, guys. But yeah, look at that, guys. That's not bad. Oh, and you guys asked earlier about the wheels rubbing. And check this out, because there's a really cool thing I noticed in here. Right here, step 41, they say this. So, use this little, inside the wheel wells, there's this silver tape. And it's the exact same silver tape they use on other chassis to like help cover servo wires. This stuff here, I'll get it out. I say just to use the silver tape in there. Oh, Scott's back. He just missed the big reveal. But yeah, no, this tape, stick it on the inside of the body where the wheels will rub, and that'll help protect your paint. Now, I've been doing that for years, but I use a different product, like that 3M clear film that they put on the front of cars, on bumpers and stuff, like on real cars. I bought a roll of that, and I just use that, and I trim it, and I put it inside here in areas that are prone to getting really beat up to help protect my paint jobs. So Tamiya just offers it in a slightly different method with this tape. But yeah, once again, I mean, that turned out looking great. Yeah, that wheel really from that side looks like it can go back. But she's kind of turned a wee bit too. Not too bad, fellas, not too bad. Let's get her down here again for one more look. One more little look. That's pretty sick. That fits good. Look at my awesome cutting job. That's like a third grader did it. I don't know, boys. I'm happy with it. I'll bring it down a little bit. Sorry, guys. Yeah, she's sexy, eh, bud? Look at that. Again, I'll do all the decals at a later time. I'll do them off camera. Because that's another whole time-consuming process, another 3 hours. So next time you guys are going to see this, I'll probably I might do a review on it, or just get it out running. We'll see. See how I feel. But yeah, that's it, guys. It is done. The Porsche 45th anniversary. 934. A lot of numbers. It's done. Great looking wheels, eh? So what do you think? Question then, guys. In the kit, in the instruction manual, see how the wheel or the windows are all smoky? They actually tell you to use Tamiya's, what is it, PS31? It's like a tint, like a window tint. They tell you to smoke out all the windows. Should I smoke out the windows or not? What do you think? I've heard a lot of horror stories with that window tint stuff. I heard it runs like crazy. So I've been a little bit hesitant to use it. Thoughts on that? Let me know. EKRC, my top 3 favorite to build. Avante, the original Avante. Well, the re-release is what I have. Thanks, Paul. The original Avante I loved. Like it was like pure sexiness. Putting everything fit perfect, and it's so smooth and so nice. I would say the Aggress behind that for the exact same reasons. And then third, I don't know, maybe the Hot Shot or something like that. 'Cause the Hot Shot was just fun with like the mono shock. It was just so different. So that one was pretty cool. So those are probably my top 3. Thanks, brother. Thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks, guys. So you guys are saying smoke the windows, you think? Smoke them just a little? Yeah, I'll have to bring them to the shop or something where I can do it warm. Vinyl cover the bottom. Yeah, that's a good idea, Paul. I could do that. That would actually be really smart to do. But check out these headlamp and tail lamp buckets, guys. Smoke them. Everyone's saying smoke them, eh? Stefan R. Thanks, Phil, for the live build. You're welcome, brother. Thank you for watching. But yeah, so we've got headlight buckets. We've got these buckets here for these lower front bumper lights. And then the big buckets for the rear, as you can see here, with 3 light holes in it. And the body even kind of has like the lines in it for 3 separate lights. So I think those will look cool. Scott, yes, it is very nice. I'm really lucky to have access to a paint booth. And even more than that, my wife happens to be an auto body painter. So, and even more than that, she's a really, really, really good auto body painter. So that is pretty awesome. I'm a lucky guy that way. Smoke them. All right, guys, I'll smoke them. The manual says to do it, so I should probably do it. And what else? Paul, you had a good idea. Yeah, put some film on the bottom. Oh, the Jeep video. Yeah, you saw that one, eh? Yeah. You too, Bruce. Take care, brother. Thanks for hanging out all day, man. Yeah, the Tamiya does make a nice LED kit. It'd be perfect for this thing. I was this close to buying it yesterday. But yeah, I think I'll have to pick that up now. My local hobby stores don't have it, unfortunately. I'll have to buy it off Amazon, which I prefer not to do, but that's okay. That is all good. We'll get it on Amazon. Give old Jeffy some more money so we can fly to Mars and see what's going on. Sun Surf 1000, Eric, you're late. What's going on, buddy? We got about 10 minutes left in the show, but look at that, bud. What do you think of that? Hang on. It looks goofy when it's sitting way up there. Come on down here where she's squatting down nicely. Look at that, bro. Ooh, that's sexy time. Kind of dragging her ass a little bit, but didn't they all do that? Because they have the motor in the back of these things, don't they? That slant 6. Jacques going to go order one right now. Do it, buddy. Not that I would ever recommend using RC cars as any type of an investment strategy, but you know this thing's going to be worth more money in the future, whether you build it or not. So you really can't go wrong. Air cooled, you got it, buddy. It's the air cooled slant 6 turbo mounted right back there. So I think it should actually sit a little lower in the rear, because I think they actually did sit like that right off a production line. I don't know for sure. I'm not a Porsche guy, but they probably did sit a little lower. But I love it. I think it looks freaking sweet. Oh, and check this out, guys. It came with this cool little plaque, Porsche 934 Coupe. That's pretty sweet. And this is actually made of like, not maybe plastic, maybe thin metal, but pretty cool little thing. EKRC definitely smoke the clear. Yeah, let's do it. Let's smoke it. I'm not going to do it today, but I've got my spoiler here, guys. Already painted that. That bad boy is going to sit right there once we're done. Boom, boom. Just added 20 horsepower. I got my little side mirrors. I already painted those yesterday. Going to pop those guys in there. What else? What else we got to do to this thing? Some lights, decals, and then a running video, of course. Eric, no, it did not come painted. Did not come painted. It came clear. This is Tamiya's, what is it? PS1, I think is their white. Whatever their solid white is, PS1. Flat 6. Yeah, not a slant 6, a flat. Front looking sexy, a little wobbly on the front spoiler there because I don't know how to cut straight. Still at 43. That side looking sick. And that nice Porsche booty. Imagine that with that on there. The holes aren't big enough yet, but yeah, it's going to look really good, boys. It's going to look sweet. Sorry for all the jostling around. That is it, boys. She is done. Thank you so much for watching. And you know, while you guys are here, I'm going to show you one really, really cool thing because I kind of kept it off camera. This is totally not related to the Porsche. It's this Plasma Edge 2, and wife and I put it together yesterday. But if you've ever seen Tamiya's purple iridescent paint, this is it. And I've never used it before. I used it yesterday on this thing, obviously, and it looks so cool. Look at how this flips and flops and changes colors. And so this still has a protective clear on it. So let's do this real quick. We got 9 minutes left. Let's do this real quick. I just want to show you guys what this looks like. Had to back it with black to give it the kind of that crazy flip to it. But let me get this going. I wanted to kind of do this with you guys here today. All right, so check this out. It's just so cool. This purple green flip that it does. Like, look at that, guys. So I think they actually make it come in this color as well. I had no idea. I just bought the paint one day. I've had it for probably about a year sitting there. I'm like, hey, that might look cool. And look how it just goes from purple and it flips with this green flip to it. So cool. Anyway, quick little sidebar. That's going on the Plasma Edge. Well, that's it for the Porsche for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Any questions? Last minute questions? No, I haven't had it out in the sun yet. Well, today was actually super sunny, but I was in here all day. So I haven't had it out yet, but I will. Show us the wild one. Which one, buddy? You want to see the OG? I haven't got the new wild one blockhead yet. It's waiting for me at the Canada Post. I gotta go pick it up after this. Until I get an angry text. Yes. OG. Okay. Where are you? Here we go. Nathan, I don't get the angry text. I don't get it, man. My wife is like a saint. So anyway, and I painted it blue. I just wanted to go something different. I put some carbon fiber stickers on there and on the hood, obviously. So I went away from box art, which is a rare thing for me to do. But that's her in a nutshell. Little sport tune back there. 2S lipo. Haul's pretty good. Screwed up a decal there, putting it on. Gary Morris, thanks for tuning in, brother. Take care, man. That's that. I took all the oil out of the shocks because they were just like super rigid with oil in there. So they actually work better without any. Then yeah, kind of a funky body design, just one clip here, and then the whole thing comes out. And then I waterproof that through. You can see it's been plasti dipped. Got my electronics in there, driver figure, and the body just has these little clips on the back, those black clips, and they just clip onto the roll cage on either side. And that's it. Super small, super lightweight. And that's her. And I've got the Blockhead Motors Wild One waiting at the post office. Just got to go grab that guy. And I'm going to do that right after this. So I have it. But that's her, brother. Yeah, the blue nuts make it way faster. Three least favorite builds. Jeez. Which one of you guys sucked? I would say the high lift. Building the transmission on a Toyota Hilux high lift or the Ford F350, any of the high lift family, that transmission is absolutely awful to build. So that one sucked. That's on the list. Other than that, I would say the Avante, the TD4, the Super Avante TD4, that one sucked. The ball diffs suck. I was stripping them right when I was putting it together, like by hand. Yeah. Oh, dude, her voice when she's angry, it's hilarious. She's like a pissed off chipmunk. She's like, meh, 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 meh. Of course, then I make fun of her, and then she tends to kick the crap out of me. Last one, least favorite to build. I don't know. Other than that, they're all pretty good. I'd say, if anything else, maybe CC01. CC01, just something with like the gears, like it's got this crazy slop in the steering, and it's just like you can tell it's like a 20-year-old chassis that just needs to die and get revised. Well, I guess they did, but yeah, CC01 would be up there too. Yeah, Tamiya ball diffs are terrible. Like they just got to stop, either figure it out or stop, because they're making a mess of these things. That is for sure. The Top Force ball diff is a little different, just like the ball diff in this in the Porsche. You know, as long as you pay attention, it's not that bad. But the one that's in the other guys there, in the TD4, and even the, what's that other one there, the Dark Impact, it's just got, I don't know, man, they're so cheap. They're so cheap. They're just designed to fail. So what the heck? Why bother? So that's a wild one. We got a Blockhead Motors coming in. What else? These guys are, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here, guys. So just need some good weather so I can get outside and get running again. My beach that I normally run on, you know, the tide is in all winter, so it's just all ocean. So there's no beach running going on, that's for sure. So, but I think that's it, guys. My 5 hours is up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. It was awesome spending the day with you guys. Holidays are over, back to work tomorrow. So Game Face is back on, everyone. You know, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it. And any questions, you guys, just throw them in the comment section. If there's a comment section on this. If not, just email me at poorboysrcchristmas@gmail.com. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Love you. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.